basically, when we were working on Hurricane a couple of years ago now, it sounded completely different to what it sounds like right now.
The actual song on Tell the Truth started out as a remix, and the remix that's on the remix EP started out as the original song.
So we already had that. One of our producers here called Geek Boy produced a remix for Light Up the Night, which was heavy, and we kind of used it for live, and that kind of started us on this trend of maybe we should beef up some of our original tracks, make them a bit bigger for live purposes, and so we started on All the Way, and then we were like, hang on a second, we've got 3 tracks here already, let's just do a few more, make a little remix EP. Because albums take a long time, singles take a long time.
We have fans out there that still want to hear what we're doing. We didn't want to just release an album and just disappear. We wanted them to know that we're still there, we're still making new stuff, we're still thinking and going hard after what's current now. So yeah, we wanted to release something for them as well.
Geek Boy is exactly what it says in his name. The guy literally is a geek. Like, any subject, anything that you ask him about, he will know about. And he'll probably come in and say, actually that's not anthropomorphically true. But it is true. Guy's a sick producer though as well. You know, he's just a real versatile, really good producer. And he actually works here at the Message Trust as part of the missions department, and kind of helps us missions teams to go to schools and to do concerts and help tell people about Jesus through quality music. So Kardec Drums is a sick producer from America. He's worked with Lecrae, Social Club, probably some other people that I don't know, but he's a beast. And he's also a really nice guy over email anyway. But yeah, as 1224, we kind of got into Social Club a little bit, bumped him in the car, we're all about the Misfit Gang, and I remember playing this one track, I think it's called Steinbrenner, which is a weird name, but it's a sick track. I remember playing it to Ryan because Fernie had done the like craziest rap on there, and it was like, Social Club boys, we're doing the will of my father, my brother, and it was just like dead quick, and it was mental. And if correct me if I'm wrong, but Kardec produced that track, and he produced a few tracks on the Summer of George mixtape that Social Club did. I was just blown away with his production. I was just thinking, because at that time I was thinking I'd love to find a Christian producer who makes trap, like really hard, like almost gangster kind of trap. And yeah, I was like, I'd love to do a track with Kardec. Linked up with him on Instagram, got his email. I thought, he's never going to reply, because most people that we seem to message don't reply. But he replied, and I was like, oh, sick. And he said, I'd love to mess with Vegas. So I was like, alright, mess with Vegas. And then he sent it through in like 10 minutes. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. It's got the craziest bass on it I've ever heard. Played it in the studio, and like the whole studio shook at certain frequencies, and it was like, yeah, Kardec's a beast, man. So it was good to link up with him, and hopefully we'll do some more in the future with him too. Tim Gosden, very, very good friend of 1224's. He actually produced the whole of the Tell the Truth album, like every track alongside us. We kind of made the beats with him, but he kind of did the majority of production. He's an absolutely amazing producer. To be honest, I thought he'd be sick of the whole album and didn't want to hear another track of it, but he loves working with us. And yeah, he just wanted to do a remix for All the Way. He kind of already done one for Hurricane because that was the original track, and so it was like, let's get him on one. And we were kind of making it, and I was kind of thinking, oh, this isn't really going anywhere. And then he just pulled up this one synth, and like we came up with this melody, and I was just like, wow, this sounds amazing. And Ryan was like, we shouldn't have this on a remix EP, like this should be an actual song that we do. And I was, you know, after he said that, I was like, oh, maybe we should, like, because this is really good. But 1224, man, we like to keep it excellent. Everything we do, we keep it excellent, and you know, we're not afraid to put out excellence and put our best out there on whatever we do, because we believe that God's going to give us better stuff. He's going to give us good stuff every time. So we're not afraid to kind of put something like that, even if it's on a remix EP. But yeah, shout out to Tim Gosden, man. This is my boy.